Omid Scobie's new royal book is tipped to get the world talking and is set to reveal moments that the firm should be ashamed of. The new dramatic serialization of Endgame by the royal biographer features bombshell revelations about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle as well as King Charles and the Prince and Princess of Wales, writes The Mirror. The book is due for release next week, but ahead of publication, excerpts from it have been published by French magazine Paris Match, which makes more claims about Harry and Meghan's ongoing feud with the likes of William, Kate and Charles, and here we look at some of the most explosive allegations. Meghan never wants to set foot in England again since sensationally quitting as a working royal in 2020 and relocating to America. Meghan has only returned to the UK a handful of times. The last time she was on UK soil, other than to catch a connecting flight, was around the time of the late Queen's death, and she and Harry stayed in the country until her funeral. Meghan hasn't returned since, and it's reported in the book that she never wants to set foot again in England as she never felt at home. But despite Meghan's dislike of England and the fact that she does not want to return, as per Omid Scobie's new book, the Sussexes are said to be keeping King Charles up to date with their family life by sending him photos of the children, with their bond not completely shattered. Meghan's real reason for missing coronation: King Charles' coronation took place in May, however Meghan did not join her husband on the trip and stayed at home in the States with their children instead. Harry made a flying visit for the historic ceremony, but as soon as things drew to a close at Westminster Abbey he headed straight back to California to be with his family. The day of the coronation also happened to be Meghan and Harry's son Archie's 4th birthday, and Meghan reportedly wanted to stay at home to be with him on his special day. However, the book claims there was another reason why Meghan was not at the crowning of King Charles following family drama, by saying she refused to dive back into the soap opera of the court. Kate shudders when she hears Meghan's name. The new book also take a look at Meghan's relationship with her sister-in-law, the Princess of Wales. When Meghan joined the royal family, fans were hoping she'd hit it off with Kate thanks to her common bond. But their seemingly vastly different personalities and approaches to life meant the pair never really hit it off. In Harry's memoir Spare, which came out earlier this year, he recalls several times that his wife seemed at loggerheads with his sister-in-law in the early days of their romance. He says the two women had a row over bridesmaid dresses in the lead-up to his wedding in 2018 that left Meghan in tears, and that Kate grimaced when Meghan borrowed her lip gloss. And according to the serialization in French magazine Paris Match, a close friend of the couple says, she, Kate, spent more time talking about Meghan than with Meghan. The source adds that the two women have no longer communicated directly since the end of 2019, but says, every time she hears about Meghan, Kate shudders and giggles. Harry's heartbreaking question to Charles. Harry and Meghan's eviction from the UK home Frogmore Cottage earlier this year is also said to be touched on in the book. The property was gifted to the Sussexes by the late Queen after their wedding in 2018, but earlier this year it was revealed it was being taken off with them, and Harry and Meghan confirmed they had been asked to vacate it. The Sussexes now no longer have a base in the UK and have to rely on hotels or friends if they visit. But the new serialization claims that Harry begged to be allowed use of Frogmore Cottage on the Windsor estate when he and Meghan visit the UK. Allegedly, Harry asked his father upon learning of the eviction, "You don't want to see your grandchildren anymore?" Charles has only had a handful of meetings with Prince Archie and has only met Princess Lilibet once amid frosty relations and the fact the Sussexes now live in California. The children have only visited the UK once since the move, with Harry embroiled in a legal battle with the Home Office over security when he and his family are in the country. King Charles asked staff to get rid of Prince Harry crisis meeting. Another bombshell claim about the King is that he did not respond to Harry's desperate meeting request and instead ordered an assistant to get rid of him with the excuse that he was overworked. Harry's call for a meeting came when their relationship was already strained, with father and son having reportedly barely exchanged 2 words over the phone the Christmas before. And 3 weeks after the request for a meeting was rejected by Charles, Harry published his controversial autobiography Spare, reportedly leaving his father in a state of shock. Charles updates on Archie and Lilibet. Despite Charles and Harry's estranged relationship, the excerpts claim that doesn't stop Harry nor wife Meghan from keeping the monarch updated on Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. It's claimed the couple send photos of the children to their grandfather, who was able to see them grow. It comes after the youngsters are understood to have recorded a special video for the King earlier this month to mark his 75th birthday. In the clip, the children film themselves singing Happy Birthday. Harry also reportedly enjoyed a lengthy phone call with his father on his big day after several months of no contact. William and Kate's present snub. In the book, it is claimed that despite the feuding brothers not really seeing eye to eye, William and Kate and Harry and Meghan still exchanged Christmas gifts for their children. It is said that Harry and Meghan sent presents for the festive season to their niece and nephews, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. However, according to the serialization, despite the present exchange between them, there was no other communication for the holidays, not even a text message at Christmas. Omid claims that after Harry's revelations about him in Spare and that he allegedly attacked him, William now considers his brother an outsider after being left disappointed by Harry's life choices and galvanized by his newfound passion for the crown. Harry ready to move on without apology. One thing that seems to be standing in the way of a reconciliation between Harry, William and Charles is said to be Harry's demand for an apology. In an ITV interview earlier this year, Harry said that the ball is in their court, while a report in The Times said the Duke was keen to get an apology from his father. However, according to the new extract, Harry has now moved on and said, "I'm ready to forget. Get an apology or explanation? At this point, who cares, right?"